NFL Power Rankings, Week 3. Texans, Bills enter top 5. Surprising Saints vault 16 spots to number 8. Well, Eric Edholm, our kryptonite, Eric Edholm's back right now.
Lead draft writer.
You gave us so much info in the title. Like, sure, we're not fans of the Texans, Bills, or Saints, but if I was, I'd like to have a little bit of a surprise. He gave away that the Texans and Bills are in the top 5, and then told you the Saints got to number 8.
Look, Eric Edholm has always been
Eric.
He's always been an SEO ho, and he's always going to be an SEO ho.
Yeah.
He's trying to just fill his title with as much as he can.
Well, let's just get into this. What do you guys think for the Cowboys after that debacle from last week?
Okay, well,
and let's pick Ravens. Let's pick Cowboys and Ravens.
Okay, fair. Okay, I don't know where I'm actually going blind into this right now, so I'm going to need the title to help.
I'm gonna go Ravens 8.
Anthony,
you knew that, didn't you?
Okay, well,
the Saints are at 8. You missed the joke.
I added on to the joke. I like that I added onto the joke and you doxed me there.
Okay.
Ravens and Cowboys. Cowboys are probably going to be 13th.
Oh, wow.
And Ravens are going to be like 11th.
You think after 0-2, you think they're going to be ahead of the Cowboys?
Yes.
Because people hate the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys lost in an embarrassing fashion.
So you said 11th for the Ravens, 13th for the Cowboys.
Yes.
Ad, what are you feeling?
Can I ask, what were the Cowboys last week? We don't know.
I said we're flying blind, baby. We're flying blind.
AJ and I missed the power rankings last week. So
and it doesn't matter. Week 3 is probably a good time to start doing power rankings.
I agree.
Yeah, I think they're going to have the Cowboys ranked at like 14.
That's a good spot.
And I think the Ravens are going to be ranked probably 11. Did someone say 11 already for the Ravens?
Yeah, AJ, the only person that's done it.
11 and 13.
11 and 13. So I'll say 14 for the Cowboys, and then I'll say 10 for the Ravens.
I think the Cowboys are going to be ranked higher than the Ravens in my mind. Even though the Ravens are favorited. I'm going Cowboys, you said 13 and 14. I get defaulted to 15, I guess. And Ravens are 9.
Okay. So you say it?
Because they're not going to be, I don't think they're going to be
16.
further. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be further than what you guys said. So
let's get to it. I'm actually interested. I don't know who's number 1.
Chiefs. Yeah,
Chiefs, always.
Yeah.
Well, they had a good win.
Barely beat
fun games.
Yeah,
Chiefs have been playing some fun games this
season. Chiefs. San Fran.
What?
They lost. They lost to the Vikings.
But without having Christian McCaffrey, they're still.
You just lost to the Vikings. How are you still ranked 2?
Houston Texans. Fair enough.
I see that. They should be 2 in my mind.
That's true. I agree. At least Houston. You can't be
1. You can't be 2 and be 1 and 1.
No.
And if they're going to consider like CMC's out, and then they're looking like Deebo Samuels is also going to be out, like
that's bullshit.
They're going to have. Then we got the Bills.
Bills,
Lions,
Eagles. 6. What?
Like they're 1-1. They
lost to the Falcons.
And after that loss, that should have plummeted them even further.
Okay, I need a refresh.
They only
on our
dropped
picks.
down 2.
I need a refresh on our picks.
Well, we're going in blind.
Okay, let's just go.
You
no one knows who picked what.
I remember. What I got?
What you picked.
I'm sorry. 11 Ravens, 13 Cowboys.
You did 10-14. And what the fuck did I say?
9-15.
That's okay.
We're 3 in a row.
Okay.
We're 3 best friends sitting in a row on a bus.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Los Angeles Chargers, they're 2-0. Respect.
Saints.
Respect.
Up 16 spots. That's wild.
Which the title told us. I appreciate. I mean, they're 2-0. They've scored the most points in the NFL. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Ravens 9.
Ravens are 9.
And
told you dirt. And I said they're not.
I don't think the Cowboys are going to be.
0-2. 0-2 Ravens are 9.
And they've dropped 4 spots.
Explain that to me.
Yeah. Well, because the game that they lost against the Chiefs wasn't like a blowout game.
Don't care. You're 0-2. You're 0-2, man.
Lost by a toe tap.
And then they lost to the Raiders. Another thing before we move on from the Saints that I wanted to bring up when we were talking about something to beat them. The Ravens.
Yep.
The Ravens have given up 12 of 12, or every single play action deep pass over 25 yards, they've let be completed. 12 for 12 over any play action pass over 25 yards.
Which we haven't, and we didn't do a lot of play actions.
That's what I mean.
No, but we did do that stupid little Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, they get Deuce Turpin out there
Deuce
95
Turpin.
times.
Yeah.
See if that works.
Green Bay.
Yeah, makes sense. They had a good bounce back week with.
But how
Malik
can you
Willis.
do that when you know Willis is your quarterback for the next, 4 weeks? Like
Well, that's why we're putting him up at number 10.
Because they had a gutsy win, man. They
Malik
did win.
Malik Willis.
Yeah, old Malik Willis.
Malik Willis.
You're like the substitute.
Willis.
You're like the substitute teacher from Key and Peele.
Except for it's Hillbilly.
Yeah.
Cowboys 11. Okay. Wow.
Hey, did I get both?
No, you said 9 and 15.
Okay, so who got 11? AJ.
No, AJ said 11 and 13.
13.
I said
Yeah,
11
so
and
he got the
13.
Cowboys.
You
No,
said
I said
he
11,
for the
Ravens, 13 Cowboys.
No, I
None
said-
of us got Cowboys.
Okay, 11. Hey, respect.
Respect better than what all of us kind of thought.
One
So
of you
down
dirty
three-
one of you dirty little sons of read this out.
You can go ahead because it's kind of cut off for me there, AJ. You go for it.
Okay, one step forward, one big step backwards. The end of the Cowboys' regular season home winning streak, 16 games, felt a little anticlimactic to me, considering what the Packers did to Dallas at AT&T Stadium in the playoffs. But it's nonetheless stunning that a team that has been terrific in its own building for 2 years was throttled from the jump by the visiting Saints. You don't have to remind Cowboys fans that the team has a disastrous loss early last season, and that group ended up going 12-5
Against the Cardinals.
But the defense looked worse than it did in almost any outing we saw a year ago, and I said this was probably the worst game I've ever seen the Cowboys play. The 49ers dismantled the boys last season, and the Saints' offense is a derivative of that type of system. Still, shouldn't it be concerning that this kind of scheme has given Dallas defense so much trouble? It worries me.
Well, did the Ravens play the same type of offense as the Saints and the Niners? Because
Yeah.
if they don't, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't think they're on the Shanahan tree.
I mean, guys, week 3. I've said this.
Say
If the
it.
Cowboys,
Say it again.
I'll spit it. Let me spit. B Rabbit.
Let him
It-
say it. Let him say it.
If the I know what asked.
He's choking how? Everybody's choking now.
If the Cowboys have
His
another
palms are sweaty, knees weak,
arms are heavy,
His
vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti.
He's nervous.
But the crowd looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
Guys, you're going to get us flagged.
But
If you had
Okay.
and there he goes.
Okay, that's it.
If you had to, it's the rule of 3, right? If the Cowboys lose another game like they lost to the Saints in the first 5 weeks, then I'll be scared.